Oh shoot, I have no mascara on. Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today, oh, I just hit one of my plants. I wanted to share with you my Ulta haul. I bought a bunch of stuff the other day, some skincare and some makeup, and I filmed a first impressions yesterday. I got so mad doing it. My eyeshadow, the eyeshadow palette I bought in here is trash, and it was so annoying to use. I tried to use it again today twice, kept wiping it off. It just doesn't work. So I'm wearing something else today, so I filmed the first impressions and then it just didn't come out good because I was so annoyed doing it after I used the eyeshadow palette. So I'm just gonna share with you what I got and share with you my first impression of the products instead of showing it because I was very annoyed using this stuff. So the first thing I got was the Morphe Highlight and Contour Sponge, this one right here. This sponge is way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I also forgot that I had it in the basket. I didn't mean to buy it. I was going to put it back, but I'm glad I bought it now. It's so soft and squishy, but it also has like a different kind of texture. Like it doesn't feel like a beauty blender fabric. It feels like just really, really smooth. It's super bouncy and squishy, and I really liked this. I used it yesterday and today, and my makeup blended in just fine, and I really enjoyed it. This is the Urban Decay bite-sized eyeshadow palette and eyeliner duo. So it comes with the mini Naked 3 palette and a full-size eyeliner. And the Urban Decay Naked 3 palette has been on like a wish list in my heart for years. I've always wanted it, but I don't know why, I just never purchased it. And when they came out with this mini one, I lost my mind, like I had to have it. And they had it in this duo with a full-size eyeliner. This is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. I'm also not wearing this today because this eyeliner was a mess. I did not like this eyeliner at all, and I thought pairing it with such a light colored eyeshadow palette was kind of weird. I think maybe like a dark brown or like a rosy kind of color, I don't know. But I felt like that super dark black was a little much. I also didn't know why they have two black eyeliners in their line, because I know the shade 0, which is the one I have on today, and this one Perversion look exactly the same. I don't know. But this one I found too creamy, too slick, and I put it on the waterline and it pulled immediately over here in the corner. It also somehow transferred all to the inner part of the upper like tight line. It was everywhere I didn't want it to be. I had to get a Q-tip and fix it multiple times. I really didn't like this. It also didn't wear that well. But the palette, well, look, it looks beautiful. You just get this mini little palette here with some really, really pretty colors, a really nice shade selection in here. But this palette, oh my goodness, was making me so angry. So I tried to do 3 different times yesterday and I kept wiping it off. And this was what I was doing in that video. I kept wiping it off because it just wasn't blending. Right where you put the brush, that's where it stuck. And I thought maybe it was the primer, maybe it was the cream eyeshadow I tried to use as a base, which was a mistake. I'll show you that in a second. But I wiped it off, I used a primer, came out terrible, wiped it off again, tried it again. Didn't like the way my eyeshadow looked all day. I tried it again this morning for this video, 2 more times, wiped it off. I'm wearing something else. I'm using the BH Cosmetics Low Key Love You palette. I really, really love this palette. But this doesn't work. It just does not blend for nothing. The shimmers are just blah. They look kind of cheap on the eyes, and then the colors, it's just really difficult to blend, which is weird because they're so light. This deeper shade here is very lightly pigmented, which I didn't mind because I think it went well with the other light colors. Like it's not a super dark color out of nowhere. It blends really nicely. You do have to build it up to get some color to show up, but I didn't mind that. But it doesn't blend. It doesn't blend, and it made me so angry. I am going to return this, which makes me very sad because I wanted this palette forever. But yeah, I don't like this. I'm sorry, Naked Palette 3. I wanted you so badly, but I don't like you. I am gonna return that. I bought a MAC mineralized blush in the shade Warm Soul. This is what I'm wearing today, if you can even see that I have blush on. They started carrying MAC at the Ulta that I go to, and I didn't even know that. They were like setting it up there, so I got a couple of things. And this is the blush. It's a mineralized blush, which I guess means it's baked. I really don't know, or it's made of minerals. It looks just like something from Laura Geller that I could not remember the name of, and I meant to look it up for this video, but I forgot. It looks beautiful. It's a really light kind of nude color. I feel like if you're my skin tone or darker, this is not going to show up at all. I had to build it up like crazy to get it to even show up at all on my cheeks, which I didn't mind because I really like the color a lot. But if you're any darker than me, I don't think it's going to do a lot for you. It also has like the tiniest bit of sparkle in it, which I thought was going to be kind of annoying or glittery, but it's not. It just adds like this nice little radiance or something. I really, really liked this, and it's something I picked up and put back multiple times, and I'm glad I got it. Yeah, super happy with that. Something I was not happy with and will be returning is from Good Molecules. This is the Instant Cleansing Balm. So Good Molecules is a brand that I've been wanting to try forever. I have their niacinamide serum and I love it. And I saw the brand in store and I had never seen them in store before. So of course I had to go for the cleansing balm. It's really cool packaging. I love their branding. I love it. It's so well done and very cute. It's in like aluminum or tin. Just screw off the lid here. It does come with a little spatula and you can see I did use it. But this is one of the worst cleansing balms I've ever used, ever. I used it once and I never want to use it again. The texture is just very, very thick. It's thick. Some of it breaks down and some of it doesn't. So when I have it and I'm trying to massage it all over my face to remove my makeup, it has these white chunky bits that look like cottage cheese all over my face, and it was so gross because they wouldn't break down. I kept like trying to like smash them on my face, wouldn't break down for nothing, and it has like this unscented smell that I really don't enjoy. Texture really bad, that cottage cheese, ugh, so gross. And then it rinsed off really awful, left a ton of residue on my face. I did have to wash my face multiple times to get it off. Didn't like this, wouldn't recommend it, would not buy that again. I'm gonna return it. And I've never returned so many things before, but I am returning 4 things in this haul because they were just frustrating to use, didn't like them. And even if something's like mediocre, I'll keep it, but these were bad. To me, they were bad. The next thing I got was the Cos Rx Propolis Synergy Toner. This is fantastic. Oh my gosh. I wanted this during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty because they had it half off and I missed it. I waited too late in the day and it was gone. But they carry it in the store all the time, so I finally went for it. And it is so great. I can't believe I waited so long for this. I'm not like a deep dive into ingredients type of skincare lover here, but this has propolis extract, honey extract, panthenol, glycerin, I don't know, butylene glycol, if that means anything to you, sodium hyaluronate, and etc. It lists some of the ingredients and then just says etc. You know, whatever, some other stuff. But this stuff, I have to put a little on my hands, is so great. It is like the super watery kind of texture of a toner, but it somehow packs a punch. So right when you're putting it on your face, you could just feel that it's different. You could feel it nourishing, it's going into your skin. It's very lightly moisturizing, but more than that, it's deeply hydrating. And sometimes I feel when things are hydrating, you can't feel them, you can't feel the effects of it, but this you can feel that it's doing something on the inside of your skin. Makes my skin feel so soft, smooth, hydrated, plump, comfortable. I absolutely loved this. I cannot believe it took me so long to buy it. Love it, 100% would recommend that as a great toner. And then I purchased the Hyaluron Skin Essence from Hanskin. This is another one that was on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty that I missed out on. Went for it this time. Oh man, these two together, the last few days, I keep thinking to myself, oh my God, my skin feels so good. And I don't know what it is. It just feels different on the inside, if that makes any sense. Because both of these, this toner and this essence, are so lightweight, like they're not thick, they're not sticky, they dry nicely, but they don't disappear, you know, you can still feel them. They mix well with your other products, they don't interfere with your makeup, they're just fantastic. This one says it's moisturizing, skin glowing, skin boosting, balancing, and softening, but this stuff too, both of these are no scent, and they're both just, you need like the tiniest little bit. This one feels like silk, like silky water that almost you would describe as oily, but not oily, but it feels like it's oil. It is just fantastic. Oh my goodness. Now I get it. I get the hype on these. I've only used them for the last 3 days, day and night. Mind blown. I can't believe it. These two made up for that horrible eyeshadow palette and cleansing balm I bought. So I also purchased the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. I bought this because of the Anna Edit. In every single skincare routine she does, she uses this stuff. It's just a facial mist to use after you clean your face, you spray it on, and I love a good facial mist. And I had no idea where to purchase this, but I saw it at Ulta. There was only one there. This has a ton of stuff in it. So sometimes some facial sprays that I use, I swear it's just water and food coloring, and I'll still be like, this is the best thing ever. I just really like that facial mist step. But this has a ton of ingredients in it, a ton of ingredients. It does feel different on the skin. It still has that super lightweight, watery kind of feeling, but it feels different. It feels almost like an essence or a toner that they sprayed into a bottle and they put into a spray bottle. I really like it a lot. Don't know if it's doing anything crazy for my skin right now, but all three of these are like rocking my world. I can't believe it. The little three together, I'm loving them. I got a luminous setting spray from Morphe. I actually went in to repurchase this one, the continuous setting mist. I love this one, but I swear it's empty, but somehow more still comes out of it. But I went to repurchase it, but I decided to go for this one instead, not for any particular reason, just thought I would try a different one. This one is not in aerosol can like the other one is. It is just a regular, you know, watery kind of spray. It does say that it's infused with coconut water and glycerin, apple extract. I don't know what that's there for. It has the lightest scent. I mean, it's barely there. I had to like look, like, does it smell like anything? So it didn't bother me at all. I thought it was gonna have a strong scent, to be honest. It has quite a nice mist. I don't know if you can see, did you see that? It's really nice. Every now and then, every other spray or so, one droplet flies out rather than a nice mist. But other than that, it's great. Oh, I just breathed it in really deeply. Okay. It's supposed to leave your skin really luminous. I don't know if it really luminizes my skin, but it definitely takes away the flat look or the overly like matte look, but not in a tacky way, not in a glowy way. It doesn't feel heavy or anything like that on the skin. I actually really like that. Happy with that. I purchased the Morphe Make It Big mascara and I have no idea where it is. I used it yesterday, no idea. I looked all over here, which is the only place I put mascara on. I have no idea where it is. I thought it was on a chair. I looked in the trash maybe, couldn't find it. So I'm sorry I can't show it to you, but I have the mini one. And this is a mascara I've really been wanting to get. It just looks really good and I really liked the packaging. It says here, innovative wand designed and coated for pump-free use. Do not pump. I guess people still like do that with their mascara. Wipe off excess with the tissue. And I thought that was very weird. If they have the do not pump the mascara thing, but then they say to wipe off the excess with the tissue, I think that's very weird. Like, was the mascara gonna be so clumpy on the wand? Like, is the stopper not working? I have no idea. But mine didn't come out like that. I didn't have to wipe excess off with the tissue or anything, but I didn't like this mascara very much. I found it way too wet, like so wet that it was like touching the eyelashes, like just flying through them. It was really weird. Wouldn't build up on itself whatsoever. It was lengthening, but that's it. It didn't build up anything else, didn't make my lashes look big. So I don't know where it is, but if I ever find it again, maybe when it dries out a little bit, it'll be better, but I thought it was way too wet. And not really for me. I'm not gonna return it though, I'll keep that. You know, I'll keep the mediocre stuff. Speaking of something I am going to return, this is the MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in the shade Vintage Selection. So I have one of these. I have another one of these in the shade Groundwork and I freaking love it. It's one of my favorite things I purchased all year long. I wanna wear it every day. And I told myself, do not buy another one because then that one's not gonna seem as special. You're gonna have too many and you're gonna forget about it. But I couldn't help myself when I saw the MAC display there. So I purchased this one and I don't like it at all. I wore this yesterday too and I was so frustrated with it. It looks really pretty in the container and even in a swatch looks nice. You know, it's a pretty shade. But this one is very, very different from the Groundwork shade. And I'm thinking because that one has no sparkle at all, it's just a matte shade. And this one has like glitters or, you know, it's a shimmer kind of color. And I think that messes with the formula because I found this very, very difficult to blend. It also dried too quickly. Like before I was even like going back over like this to blend it back, it was dry, it wouldn't move. I really didn't like the way it felt on my eyelid. I didn't enjoy this one at all and I was very surprised, but I knew better. I shouldn't have purchased it. Yeah, I'm taking that back. I got the Cos Rx Lip Sleep Ceramide Lip Butter Sleeping Mask. I didn't even know they made this. This was in that little section where you go to the checkout and they have all those little small sizes. And I thought it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen. I had to get it. I mean, look at this. Look at this packaging. So cute. It has this little tin lid. I just love Cos Rx's branding. I think it's so cute. This does come with a spatula, but I'll probably never use it. And it's just a lip mask. It feels really lightweight though. It feels more like a lip balm than a mask, but it feels very nourishing. It's not irritating to my lips. Sometimes I find these things to be like what is that? And I want to get it off right away. It doesn't have any scent, any fragrance, any taste whatsoever. Like you can't feel it in your mouth. And I really, really liked this. It feels nice, nourishing, nothing wrong with it. And then the last thing I got, which I'm also returning. So I'm returning 4 things, which I feel kind of bad about, but I bought all this other stuff. I think Ulta's not going to go out of business if I return 4 things. And all 4 of these things were awful. They weren't mediocre where I could just make them work. They were all really bad for me. So this is the Good Molecules Caffeine Energizing Hydrogel Eye Patches. So this is what these look like. I wanted to try these so much because I love under eye patches, but the ones I tend to purchase are individually packed. So I was looking for something in a tub that had a bunch of them in it that I could just, you know, get a pair out whenever I wanted. And I really, really wanted to try these. I think I put these in like a wish list video one time for Ulta. Anyway, really cute branding. Again, I love this packaging. Comes with a little spatula. And let me just double check the things here, because maybe I was using them wrong. Use AM or PM. Leave on, slide, blah, blah, massage remaining serum into skin. Okay, I didn't use them wrong. So it says you can use these morning or night. You can see right away, they are absolutely drenched in the slimiest serum ever, which is fine. I don't mind the texture of the serum. But they're this shape that I don't really enjoy. Let's see if I could grab one out. Oh, they're like, there's a bunch stuck together. Okay, here we go. This shape right here, that's like really big on one side and really skinny on the other side. This kind of shape for me is kind of difficult to kind of get where I want the depuffing gel to be, or the gel patch. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the patch's fault, you know, it's just my preference. I just don't like that shape. But also the serum and the pad, I couldn't get these to stick on my eyes to save my life. The moment I put them on, they were sliding down. Then I put them up again, and then the top part that was up here just fell off and they fell onto the counter. They were so frustrating to use. And then when I finally got them to stick on, it's because a lot of the serum was already missing. But I left them on for the amount of time. They depuffed, which is fine. But the serum, they even say on here to pat in the excess, but the serum doesn't feel like serum. It feels like a peel-off mask. You know, like when you get some Elmer's glue and you put it on your hand, you let it dry and it's like, ooh, a little second skin. That is exactly how the serum dries down. My eyes felt so tight and open, like I couldn't blink because it dried so tight on my eye area where I patted in the serum. And then the rest of the evening, I had these pieces of serum peeling off of my face. So I can't imagine this working in the morning, especially if you wear makeup and you have these peeling skin serum all over your face. Like it doesn't absorb into your skin, it just dries on top of it. I don't get it. I don't get these. I read some reviews too, and a lot of people were having the same experience, so I'm taking these back too. So of all the things, I'm taking back 4 things. I do feel very, very guilty about that, but you know, what are you gonna do? I try not to return stuff all the time, but I have to take those back. Please don't be mad. Anyway, that is it. Thank you so much for watching this Ulta haul. Let me know some things you purchased recently from Ulta. I would love to know. Have you tried any of this stuff? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you love or hate any of these things I'm returning? Am I using them wrong? Please let me know. Anyway, that is it. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I'll see you later in another video. Goodbye.